What's going on, guys, and welcome to another MMA edition of the Casual Fan Podcast, the hardest working, most accurate, most entertaining sports gambling podcast on the internet. My name is Ron Rodriguez, your local MMA nerd, and today we're going to break down UFC on ABC2, and we're going to make a couple predictions, so yeah, let's get into it. Before we get started, like and subscribe right now. Alright guys, so first up we got Mike Perry versus Daniel Rodriguez. Mike Perry, he's a plus 130 underdog, and Daniel Rodriguez, he's a minus 163 favorite. Both these guys are good power punchers. Daniel's the bigger guy. He likes to mix it up with punches, kicks, and takedowns. Perry's a good striker. He's very durable. He has a great chin. This is gonna be fight of the night for sure. These two guys like to come forward and throw down. They both hit really hard. Daniel's chin is a little suspect, and I know Mike Perry has a granite chin. He's also the underdog, so I see very good value in betting on Mike Perry for this fight. I'm picking Mike Perry in this fight. Next up, we got Sam Alvey versus Julian Marquez. Sam Alvey, he's a plus 150 underdog, and Marquez, he's a minus 188 favorite. Alvey, he's a UFC vet. He has lots of experience. He's dropping down to middleweight for this fight. He's 0-4-1 in his last 5, so he really needs a win. Marquez, he's an aggressive fighter. He likes to walk forward, and he has a 100% finish rate. Alvey, he's a slow starter. He's content to counter strike the whole time. I think it'll be a striking match because Alvey doesn't really go for takedowns. Speed kills, and I think Marquez is a faster striker, so I think he's gonna win this fight. I'm picking Julian Marquez. Next up, we got Mackenzie Dern versus Nina Ansaroff. Mackenzie Dern, she's a plus 110 underdog, and Nina is a minus 120 favorite. I'm kind of surprised that Nina is the favorite, just because she's been inactive. She hasn't fought since June 2019, and she hasn't won since December 2018. She's a good kickboxer and good takedown defense, and she has good coaches. She is inactive, and Mackenzie Dern has been active. She went 3-0 in 2020. She's looking better every fight. Her striking's looking good with Jason Perillo, and she's a younger, more active fighter, and she's the underdog. I'm picking Mackenzie Dern in this fight. This is my lock of the week, guys. In the co-main event, we got Arnold Allen versus Sadiq Youssef. Arnold Allen, he's a plus 110 underdog, and Youssef, he's a minus 135 favorite. This is a tough fight to call. Both these guys are really good. Arnold, he's a good technical striker, and Youssef, he's a big featherweight. He's aggressive, and he's always looking for the KO. When the odds are this close, I like to side with the underdog. Factor in that Youssef struggles against southpaws. He got dropped by left hand against Benitez, and he looked uncomfortable when Philly switched to southpaw. Arnold Allen is the southpaw. So I'm picking Arnold Allen in this. He's the underdog, so there's good value in that pick as well. All right, in the main event, we got Marvin Vettori versus Kevin Holland. Vettori, he's a minus 234 favorite, and Kevin Holland, he's a plus 250 underdog. Vettori was actually scheduled to fight Darren Till, but unfortunately Darren Till pulled out due to a broken collarbone. Vettori, he's a kickboxer. He's very active, throws lots of strikes. He's a high-paced fighter. Kevin Holland, he's a striker as well. He's a long fighter. He uses his reach very well. He fought 3 weeks ago, and he's a wild card, man. He can knock you out from anywhere. He can knock you out from his back. I think Vettori will probably win this fight, but at minus 234 odds, there's no value on betting on him. It's actually, Kevin Holland's, he's a pretty good underdog to bet on. He's unpredictable on the feet. He throws a variety of strikes. He uses his reach very well. Holland got his wrestling exposed his last fight, so we'll see if Vettori tries to capitalize on that. So basically, I think Vettori will probably win, but at minus 234, there's no money to be made betting on him. So like Kevin Holland at plus 250, those are great odds for an underdog. Fun fact, Mackenzie Dern and Kevin Holland are 2-0 when fighting on the same card. So if you are gonna pick Holland, I would parlay it with Mackenzie Dern. That's 2 underdogs. It raises the odds up to plus 700, make 7 times your money. That's a good value. That's big money. All right, guys. So my picks are: I'm picking Mike Perry, I'm picking Julian Marquez, I'm picking Mackenzie Dern, I'm picking Arnold Allen, and I'd probably stay away from the main event. But if you were to force me to pick, I'd pick Vettori, but I wouldn't bet on it. All right, guys. So those are my picks for Saturday night. I think there's lots of money to be made this Saturday. A lot of underdogs I think are gonna win. So hopefully you guys win some money. I win some money. It's a fight. Anything can happen. So don't at me if I'm wrong. Just enjoy the fights. Cheers, guys.